Timeless Haven is built from the ground up using our very own engine. Doing so, of course, takes a lot more effort than, say, using the Minish Cap engine or the A Link to the Past engine. But it will allow us to create an engine customized for our game, for the experience that we want to give to you. Let me tell you all about that experience. I'm Hombre de Mundo, project manager and lead game designer of Zelda Universe's Fangame. Welcome to Timeless Haven Developer Commentary number 1, Gameplay. When we thought about developing gameplay, we had the Minish Cap as a starting point, and we used the Minish Cap sprites to make Link walk, roll, fight, etc. So as a starting phase, we loosely recreated Link from the Minish Cap. Then the next step was asking ourselves, how can we improve on this? How can we take this to the next level? Well, one thing that came up partly from this question and partly from the feedback from the users was that Link perhaps should be able to move while swinging his sword around, so you can hit enemies that are just out of reach. But instead of doing what we had thought initially, which is let Link walk and slash, we decided to look at Four Swords Adventures, which has probably the most advanced combat system of any 2D Zelda game. We decided to take away the infinite slashing that we saw in the Minish Cap and implement one of the Four Swords Adventures 3-slash combo, only instead of finishing with a spin attack, we added a dash attack as the final hit. This allows the player to engage an enemy at this point and finish it off over here, just by repeatedly pressing the attack button. This was an important step in making the combat more fluent, but the very first step was implemented in the much earlier pre-alpha demo, where we made the decision to have a button scroll through the items rather than pausing and selecting. This was a realization that Nintendo also had a while back, and they implemented something similar with Skyward Sword. Seeing as how that worked out great, we are confident that switching items in real time will also work great for Timeless Haven. As if that wasn't enough to make combat more fluent and action-oriented, we also decided to create something we'd like to call item combo attacks. Now, these are unlockable skills that you can learn, much like the sword skills in the Minish Cap or Twilight Princess. But these attacks are more focused on the items rather than the sword. To show you an example, we will now reveal the first and probably the most simple of the item combo attacks. A choo-choo is coming towards Link. By pressing the item button and attack button simultaneously, Link will execute the item combo attack of the item currently selected. In this case, Link swings his sword and hits the choo-choo, which will be knocked back. At the very same time, Link pulls out a bomb and tosses it towards the choo. With the choo being knocked back, Link is just out of reach of the explosion, and the choo is destroyed. Of course, should Link fail to hit the choo with the first strike, he too will be hurt by the bomb. So each of these item combo attacks have their own strengths and weaknesses, and we're doing our best to make sure that they'll all be useful in different situations and that none of them will be overpowered. The ability to quickly switch items and adapt to the situation will not only give the player a great combat experience, we can also create enemies that are immune to certain items and attacks, or enemies that require multiple items to defeat, and that way we give the player an even greater challenge. To play the alpha demo of Timeless Haven, or for more information about the project, click the link in the video description, and look forward to the next Timeless Haven developer commentary. This is Hombre de Mundo, your one and only man of world. Over and out. As if that wasn't enough to make combat more fluent and more action-oriented, we also decided to create something we like to call item combo attacks. These are unlockable skills. And that, my friends, was a football goal for Germany. Bah. Over and out.